Hello, everyone. Who do we have in here? I am in a very bad mood now. I had a lot of things to talk about. I was going to talk on behalf of someone from the true crime community who's been going through some shit. And I had a conversation with her today. I was going to speak on her behalf. But then Uni decided to go live and lie about me and say that I don't know, doubted her disabilities. And I don't know, she's been recording things into a computer, into a recorder, and saying that I did and I questioned her rape. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, Uni? You came into this community with the biggest lies, telling people that you had a threatening letter sent to your family and blah, blah, blah. And then you confessed that it was a lie. Don't come into this community and start calling people out for being liars when you're one of the biggest liar. She still hasn't been able to prove that I ever questioned her disabilities. I don't care enough about that woman. She claims that 2 streams ago I've been talking about her. I talk about her all the time. She's crazy. And then who comes in but Truthfully Trisha? And now Truthfully Trisha is live and trying to tell Uni that all these same women have gone after her. We don't care about you, Truthfully Trisha. No one cares about you. You should be caring about yourself and your court date on Monday. That's all I can say to you. I actually did say something nice about Truthfully Trisha. I said in a recent stream that we had that I commended her for going back to college, but I guess she didn't hear that. But she's all about trying to get in there with people and discredit good people in this community. Yeah, Wendy has said quite a few times that, she did go on the Dr. Phil show. She did try to get Trisha off of the internet, but it failed. You can't really get anyone off of the internet. So for people who think that they can do that, you can't. Oh my God, Uni, you are the biggest liar. What I said was if, now this was on Holly's stream, I said if she is truly suffering from all these medical disorders, I thought it would be horrible. And I said it would be a horrible existence. That's what I said. Hello, Blue Girl. Uh, Hello to everyone. I'm sorry. I'm very pissed off right now that this woman has the audacity to put me in a category with a woman who would ever doubt someone who is raped. She still hasn't proved that. I could give a fucking shit. I could really give a shit if, I'm sorry to say that. If you were raped, Uni, I'm sorry. I've never spoken on your rape. I don't care enough about you. That would make me a really lousy woman. What I think the people were talking about is that you claimed that you had, and I have to say claimed because I don't know. I don't see your medical records. I don't know if you had a miscarriage due to your rape, that you were making it about a rape and a pregnancy on Mother's Day. It was just a little odd to me. I'm sorry. I've had miscarriages. I've had an ectopic pregnancy. Hello, Holly. Holly, you're being talked about too. You're being talked about over there on Uni's channel because she records everything. She's, you know, I don't know what's wrong with her. And now we've got Truthfully Trisha saying that we're all bullies. We've gone after Mama Bear. We've gone after her. We've gone after Rebecca. Trisha, I never went after you, honey. You called out my name. I have the proof. I don't know. I sent you a pizza. Yeah, I sent you a pizza. You ate it. You ate it. And then you faked an anaphylactic shock and you went on Dr. Phil and made a fool of yourself. Get out of here. Oh my God. Oh, yes, Evelyn. Uni does like to be the center of attention. Oh, well, she can get all the views she wants. She's a liar. She's still a liar. I said if. That's what she played back. I said if. I never said, Uni, you're not disabled. You should go out and work. Where is she getting this shit from? I don't care enough about that woman to care if she works, if she's collecting disability. I don't care. And for Truthfully Trisha to butt her nose into business that she knows nothing about is ridiculous. I don't care enough about Trisha. She has a court date on Monday. I hope that the judge is lenient on her. That's all I'm going to say. Um, yeah, there could be a carbon monoxide leak in her bedroom. There certainly could be. Exactly, brown eyed girl. She jumps on whatever train that she feels. I don't know. I thought she learned. Everybody has given her advice to not talk about certain topics. She gets pinned in a corner and she gets all, okay, okay, I won't do this anymore. And then she brings me up. How dare you, Uni, you troublemaking little woman, coming into my live stream and attacking my panel guest for her using the word transvestite. Yeah, I said it, transvestite. In fact, that's the word I'm going to use all the time, transvestite. There's nothing wrong with that word, but because you're a black gay woman, it insulted you. Get the fuck out of here. I hate that I'm even having to talk about this, but I will not be lied about. I never doubted her disabilities. I could care less about her disabilities. I never questioned whether she's truly disabled or not. I don't do things like that. I said, if she truly has all of those medical conditions, it would be a horrible existence. She was taking things out of context and really like she's some kind of, I don't know, she's going to work on a case and she's an attorney and she's talking into a recorder and she's recording Holly's stream and she's interjecting and she's taking things out of context. That's right. I'm a transvestite. You're a transvestite. We're all transvestites. I mean, this woman is crazy. So I've had about enough of her. If she wants to say that I questioned her rape, prove it. Prove where I've questioned your rape. Prove where I've questioned if you're disabled. That you need to come on here and pull out your paperwork to show people that you are truly disabled. I am certainly not one of those people who ever got involved in that. That's right. Crazy as a loon. Absolutely. Of course, transvestite is a valid word. Someone on my panel used it. She didn't like it. She caused a ruckus in my stream to the point where Wendy had to tell my panel guests, please don't use that word. And it really wasn't a bad word to use. She's just pissed because someone leaked that DM to me of her saying she was going to start an argument on my stream. Exactly. So this woman was going to come over into my stream and start an argument. That wouldn't have worked out real well. That wouldn't have worked out real well for you, Uni. You would have been booted in 1 second. We don't start trouble in streams. Not in my stream anyway. Yeah, well, she's obviously telling people that a lot of people questioned her rape. I don't care about her rape. I don't give a shit about your rape. I don't care if you were raped. If you were raped, I'm sorry, but I never questioned it. Yeah, that's right, Wendy. I sent you a link, Wendy, because now we got Truthfully Trisha hashing up all the shit about us women who are bullies. Listen, Trisha, fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. I hope they lock you away. That's what I think. Now take that shit and run with it. I hope they lock you up in jail for 30 days. Okay? I fucking hope they do. Because that's where you belong. You called me out. I had to contact an attorney in fucking North Carolina to see if I can get you to stop calling out my name. I impersonated you, bitch. You crazy bitch. You think that anyone believed that? That I impersonated you and told you about every story and that everyone that you went after, like Makeup by Mandy in the drug ring, you are a fucking nut job. You are a fucking nut job. And now at least Sean maybe will side with me because he knows you're a fucking nut job. Oh my God. Well, maybe 90 days. It could be 90 days, but I'm at least hoping for 30 days. Yeah, and guess what, Trisha? I'll go to your wish list and pick out, I don't know, maybe a new ring light for you. Get the fuck out of here. Are you kidding me? She got a ring light. How about that? Someone sent her a ring light off of her wish list. How about you pay some shit forward? I don't know how you could ever pay anything forward, Trisha, when you're begging on the internet for people to send you food and sustain you while you're going to school. Who's going to sustain you when you go to jail? That's what I want to know. Who's going to pay your rent when you're in jail? Because that's what I'm hoping for. Don't you dare bring up my name, Trisha. You have some nerve. I have more credibility around here than you will ever have in your whole entire life. Yeah, she probably sent that ring light to herself. Who the fuck would buy her a ring light? Are you kidding me? Yeah, that's right, lady. I do have something to say. I have a lot to say. That's because Uni is a poor, pathetic little soul that's constantly been bullied on YouTube. Get out of here. No one bullies you. That's right. Drizzo. Wendy, are you taking the link or what? Are you coming up here? Because this is really not what my discussion was going to be about. Although that's what, oh, and Shannon, you too. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. You're the one who's always talked about Uni, not me. Always coming for me in a chat. Always coming for me. Always talking about me and Katie. Blah, 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 blah. If I want to be Katie's friend, that's right. That's right, Marissa. I had my Wheaties this morning. If I wanted, not talk about Katie or talk about Katie or come up on a live stream, which I said, no, I wasn't going up on that live stream. Beth knew I wasn't going up there. So I do not have to do something because you think it's the right thing. So Shannon, you too, go fuck off. You go get some content that doesn't talk about dragging other people like Rebecca, like everybody else. All of a sudden now what? You're the good person? Go talk about, something you know about. That's all I can say for you. But like I said, this stream tonight was not planned about Uni. I planned it 2 days ago. It was not going to be spoken. Anything was, I wasn't even going to speak about Uni until I happened to hear her fucking talking about me. Uni, Uni, get a grip. Stop recording people's recordings. Stop saying that I talk about you all the time because now, bitch, I am talking about you. Now I am talking about you. Trust me, you don't want to do that. I have more people that fucking support me than they will ever support you. Oh, I got a threat in the mail. Oh, they're going to kill my family. Get out of here. You lied. They're going to kill my family and my doggy too. Get out of here. It never happened. Just like Trisha. Nothing ever really happened with Trisha. And I have laryngitis, by the way. And
now, wait. Trisha did find a tuna can on a stick in her yard, Diane.
That's true. That's true. She
terrifying. Terrifying.
It's terrifying.
I love when Diane is on a rant. I love it.
Oh my God. I'm telling you, Wendy, I'm getting ready to, go live. I'm looking around. I happen to click on Uni because she's always enjoyable to listen to her bullshit. And I hear my name and then I see Trisha in there. I'm like, is this fucking real? Am I awake or am I napping still? I mean, is this real? Is this real? But she did, I do have to give her credit. She did throw Trisha out of there. But now Trisha's live talking about all the bullying she got. The same women that bullied me. I never fucking bullied you, bitch. You're a crazy woman. who did need to get off the internet, and hopefully you will eventually. I
Yes,
don't
one
know.
can only hope.
At least for
Yes,
30 days. At least for 30 days.
30 years. 30 years would be fine.
30 days, maybe eating some disgusting bologna sandwiches.
Sweet,
Yes,
tell me you got all this, Sweet. Tell me you got it all, Sweet. Tell me you got
yes,
it.
sweet.
She's got it. Yes, yes. Woo! We got a new mixtape coming soon, friends. If you're not subscribed to Sweet 666, make sure you sub to her.
That's right.
She's
Make
in
sure
the
you sub
chat.
to her. Yeah, she gets everything down. And
Diane's rants. She sets them to music. They're beautiful. They're so good every time.
oh my God.
She never
I
misses.
mean, I was in a good mood today. I was in a really good mood today. I talked to someone on the phone, which we're going to get to from the
All right.
true crime community.
I
Because
got 5 minutes notice for the stream, by the way, just so
I
you're.
know. Well, I just thought
And then you're in the stream. Wendy, are you going to get up here or not? I'm like, okay, hold on. Jesus, I'm coming. Hold on.
I'm sorry.
Sweet, make sure you get that part too. Wendy, are you going to get up here or not? Make sure you get that in there a couple times. See how I'm treated around here. I think people should know.
Oh, and then Uni said, and some of these people don't even get on cam. Hey, bitch, you know what? You should stay off cam. Just a suggestion.
Oh, stop.
Because no one wants to see you eating and chomping that food in the fucking microphone every time you go live. Well, that's what she gets for calling me a liar. Don't call me a liar.
Well,
Don't
and let's just okay, let's be real for a second. Her proof was flimsy at best. I did see her little proof where you said, if she's really sick, then I feel bad for her or whatever. That's not doubting or questioning somebody's illness. That's how people talk. And I understand that she doesn't understand common etiquette. Like she just must not. I'm sorry. And I am talking about you, Uni. I'm sorry. Although I'm not sorry. I don't think you understand like basic etiquette. Like you don't get like how to have a conversation with people because you're so mean and you don't see it. I don't think she sees it because she keeps doing it, even though people have had countless panels. I can't even like 3-4 panels, 7 people deep, telling her how to, stop treating people the way that we're being treated.
Exactly.
She cries and says and swears that she's going to change and she's so sorry. And then she gets right back up the next day and does the exact same shit.
Exactly.
So she doesn't see it. She obviously doesn't see it. So Uni, please try to learn the word insight and get some because you need it. You need to understand that your behavior is a problem. It's problematic because you don't have healthy relationships with anybody in this community. Trisha is your biggest fan.
Yeah,
that's scary.
Funny. That's so funny.
That's frightening. That's frightening. That should tell you something right there. Trisha is your biggest fan. And she's polling for you, by the way, which that's terrifying.
Uni and TT, because TT's live now talking about all us bullies, and she was going after me in that chat, saying that I sent her the pizza.
And nobody in her stream has.
Yeah, Trisha, I sent you the pizza. Oh my God, you let the cat out of the bag.
I know. And here's the thing, Diane, nobody in Trisha's stream has any idea who any of us are because they're 4th graders. They don't know us. They don't know, and they don't care. They don't care about her stupid ring light. They don't care about anything that she has to say or do. They don't care. They want her to talk about gaming and Sniper Wolf, and she barely does that. So it's bad. Anyways, but going back to Uni, she doesn't understand that that's how people talk. When you're talking about somebody, especially something as sensitive as illnesses, which you've talked about, Uni, you put it all out there for people to comment on. So of course people are going to comment about it. That is the internet. That is what people do. So if you don't want people commenting about your illnesses, real or imagined, and that's not me questioning, that's me saying that to the universe, anybody, real, imagined, made up, whatever, don't talk about them because then people will have nothing to speak on. If you continue to bring up topics, people are going to respond to said topics. That's how it works. I wish that you could grasp that. Stop telling us that we don't know you because, girl, we kind of know you now. I hate to say it, but we do. We kind of know you. We know what you're about now. And you're a problem. You're problematic. Your behavior is problematic. Your etiquette, the way that you speak to people is problematic. And you keep saying, that you give off the same energy that you get. Honey, that's not how it's supposed to go. You're supposed to treat others the way you would have them treat you, not the way you perceive them to be treating you, because girl, your perception is off. You think people are attacking you when they're not, honey. They're not attacking you. That some poor woman in the beginning of the stream said disabled people work, and Uni jumped on her for 10 minutes. Yes, disabled people can work. And how is that an attack on you?
And that includes Trisha. Trisha, you can get a job, but you don't have to send your ring lights and doggy food.
Disabled people can work. And you jumped her for 10 minutes because you perceived that she was attacking you when she wasn't. And that's what I'm saying, is that you attack people because you perceive them to be attacking you instead of modeling the behavior you want to get back. And that's my lecture for Uni. And she's not going to listen to it. She's just going to say that I attacked her and I was bullying her. And then Trisha will run with that too, that I bullied her too. Okay. Don't take my advice. Don't. But look at the numbers in the community. Who's supported here, me or you? Because I think I am.
That's right. Same goes for me. I think I'm more supportive.
Diane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, really, don't make up lies about me. Do not say that I questioned your disability when I said, if you actually have all those medical issues, it would be horrible and a terrible existence. That's what I said. I did not question your rape. I did not question your miscarriage. That panel was Holly's. Things were being said. Every time you're on a panel with somebody, does that mean that you agree 100% with what someone else is saying? I did not bring up that shit. So do not put that on me.
Tilly, I was ranting. What do you need me to look at, love? I'm here. I'm looking now. I'm looking. Sorry, I was ranting. I came up here and joined Diane for a little rant. That's but right. I'm just, I don't mean to be mean to her. I'm not trying to be nasty with her. I'm so tired of every stream that she starts up is a problem. It's just the latest fucking problem.
Wendy,
Tilly, you want a link, honey? You want to get up here for a link?
Yeah, it is an open panel, by the way, because we are going to be talking about some other things. Like I said, I had another topic planned based on a conversation that I had with someone who people are thinking, we're sending out some cryptic messages, and I wanted to speak on her behalf, which she gave me permission to do tonight. But this pissed me off.
I know.
Do not call me a liar.
Yeah, no, especially if your proof is that flimsy piece of audio recording. That was pathetic, dude. Even for you, that was pathetic. Somebody was texting me at the same time and she goes, dude, that's pathetic even by uni standards. Like, yeah, that was pathetic. I think I said that, to be honest. I think I was the one who said that, but we laughed because she kept calling you your little friend. Oh, is that me? The first time I've been called little in years. Thank you, Uni.
Oh, you're my little friend? That's
your little friend.
Oh my God. That's what he's oh my God. Oh my God. Diane,
that's all right.
Diane's little friend.
Diane's little friend. Oh. Okay, that's fine.
I swear. This woman is losing whatever shit she has left up in her brain area every single day. Every time she goes live. I don't understand her. And then the topping on the cake, of course, was when Trisha comes in. They're bullying.
Oh God, that was
Diane, and she kept saying my name. I was like losing my shit. You don't want to say my name, bitch. I'm telling you, Trisha, you don't want to say my name. You have zero credibility.
Zero, honey. Zero.
You were on the fucking Dr. Phil show.
Yeah, well, so was I, but
Yeah, but you weren't there. Because of,
I wasn't the topic. I guess that's good.
You weren't the topic of the Dr. Phil show.
Hey, Marla. Hi, beautiful. She is a problem. She is a problem. Yeah, Trisha is trolling. That's right, Bless. Trisha is completely trolling. She's trying to get Uni on her side. I don't know why. I guess in Trisha's eyes, that's who she can get. I don't know. But good luck. Good luck. You should take offense.
That's right, Evelyn. She is doing that. She's supporting
Ginger.
She's supporting Uni for her own purpose. She wants to be relevant again. And unfortunately, I gave her some relevancy tonight, which I shouldn't have, but I was so pissed off. And she even said to me, and what are those women doing now? What the fuck? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? We're not live streaming 24/7 like you are, covering up your pimples and telling people about your ring lights and begging for food and begging for whatever. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. You don't see us doing that.
No.
We
And
actually
you said that we talk about her all the time. I don't know that that's true. I don't think that's true. We might have mentioned her. She's part of, this community. She's part of the goings on in this community sometimes. So, of course, we're going to talk about some of those things. Why wouldn't we? Are we not allowed to?
Well,
I didn't think that was a rule. That's not a rule I've ever heard about. We're allowed to talk about whatever we damn well please. And
she said we talk about her all the time. I said, prove it.
That's a lie. That's a lie. That's not true. That's not true. We don't talk about her all the damn time. There's plenty of other stuff that we talk about.
Of course, we have. And basically, we've been really talking more about things that are going on in the true crime community. We haven't really been talking about drama from the drama community. So she's a liar. She lies.
Lawn Chair Mafia, how are you, beautiful?
Lawn Chair
California,
Mafia.
I feel like I haven't seen you in so long. How are you, California?
Yeah, I haven't seen California in a long time either.
Good to see you, darling. Yeah, she's part of the YouTube fuckery. Exactly, Bless. She's part of the fuckery around here. So why wouldn't we talk about her? Of course we would. Yeah. She's up on every fucking panel anymore. Like, we see her everywhere we go. So why wouldn't we talk about her? She's obviously wants to be known.
Oh, that's great, Rebecca.
Oh, good, Rebecca.
Yeah, that's great. This is probably not a good time to talk about that because I'm like really hyper right now. But I did see your
Diane's
tweet.
A little fired up.
Yeah, I'm a little fired up. So, I eventually will calm down. I eventually will. But damn, I hate when people lie about me. And
I know you do. I know.
Shannon comes in there, and brings up Katie. What the fuck is wrong with you two, Shannon? Get off of it. Go do some content, and stop butting into whether or not I go on a live stream or not, whether I go through the back door. I can do what I want. You are not the fucking moral compass of this community. So stop trying to be like you are. You're not. No one likes you.
Okay, stop. I like Shannon. Stop. I like her. I like her.
Well, she talks about me day in and day out.
I know.
You can like her.
I know. I don't like that.
I don't have to like her.
You don't. You don't have to like her.
I can say what I want.
Yeah, you can. You can. I'm not going to stop you. Even though I just said stop. I'm sorry. I shouldn't stop you, but I like Shannon. I do.
Well, can you give me one reason why Shannon is worth even? I mean, everything that she does is so, I don't know.
I think that Shannon is very funny. I'm sorry. I do. Well, I think she's hilarious. I think she's very funny.
When has she been funny? Lately.
I don't know that I've seen her lately been on, but I think she's funny. I think that she has a really smart sense of humor, and I like that. I don't know. I'm not going to fight with you about Shannon. I'm not going to do that.
I think she's mean, and I think she's a liar. She's foul. She's vile. And
hey, Lucy.
She tries to get in between Molly.
Hey, thanks, Molly. Thank you, darling.
Thank you, Molly. Are you trying to get my attention? Did you want to talk to me?
I think Shannon is super funny and a hypocrite. Tilly.
He is a hypocrite. He's a hypocrite.
All right. Well, y'all can take up your beef with Shannon. I'm not here on her behalf. I'm not speaking, I'm not necessarily saying that anybody else has to like her. I'm saying that I like her. I think she's funny. I think she's smart. I enjoy her.
Because now she doesn't now when she talks about ladies' night, she doesn't bring your name up. She just brings my name up.
That is nice. I'm not going to lie. That is nice.
Well,
but you know what? Hey, if you want to go there, we can go there. But it's kind of similar to you have a friend that does the same, who doesn't call you names anymore, but still calls me names. And I could ask you the same kinds of questions. What exactly do you find enjoyable? And you have your reasons, and I don't question them. So we like who we like. We can't help it. Sometimes you just can't help who you like. It doesn't mean I don't love you and I don't support you 100%. You have my loyalty, of course.
Thank you.
And
Bell.
Thank you, Bitch and Bell. Thank you, Crystal Says So. And I don't, Shannon doesn't talk badly to me about you. I don't talk to her very often, but we don't talk about you ever. That's not going to happen.
Well, I'm sorry.
And I love you.
I know, and I love you too. And this is not about that. I know.
Right.
I'm just pissed.
You're just mad. Pissed. It's okay. It's okay. You're mad.
I'm very pissed.
Right.
I don't like being called a liar and then having someone come in and back up that lie as though I am a liar. I hate it. I hate it.
I know.
I hate it. She had no reason. She had no reason to speak on me. None whatsoever.
Yeah. There are very few things that get me triggered up. Oh, thank you, Boston Kitty. They get me triggered, like being lied on. You can call me any name you want. Being called names doesn't bother me. Having people be mad at me really doesn't bother me. Lying about me bothers me a lot, like too much. I get really triggered about that.
I was lied about, majorly lied about, and by Uni, and I do not like being lied about. That was a bold-faced lie.
Yeah.
I don't care if she's recording it, talking into. I mean, she sounds like she's with the I don't know, the FBI. And this is where Holly says, and this is where Diane says, okay, and this is why I'm recording it.
I heard that.
I'm nuts, Uni.
Amber, I see you, girl. I see what you're doing.
Hi, Amber.
Yes, I heard that too.
Doing too. Just say it in one big word. Just drag it out like
you get it over with, Amber.
Get it over
with. That's what I think, Anna Morris. I think that Trisha has run out of things to speak on, so she used this as something to talk about and an excuse to tell this whole story. But it's a tired story that nobody cares about. I mean, look at her numbers. She's got nobody in there. And like I said, and the ones she's got 80 people in there. I mean, that's pathetic. She's got 27,000 subscribers. You can't get more than 100 people in your stream. Pathetic, dude. Pathetic.
Thank you, 180 degrees. Listen, you know what? Thank you to everyone. And here's the thing, Trisha, pay it forward. Why don't you make a donation to St. Jude? I don't know. Didn't you scrape up enough money begging? Why don't you pay it forward? You said you were going to pay it forward. Make a nice donation to St. Jude. Go ahead. I dare you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. You cut out for a second there.
Molly, thank you. Free super chat is available with premium. Unblock me, please. Unblock you? You're not blocked. What are you talking about?
Who's blocked?
Thank you. Me too. You. You're not blocked. I can see you. I saw you before you sent the super chat. You're not blocked. Why would you be blocked? I can't believe.
Yeah, she's not blocked. I can see her.
Yeah, she's not blocked. I saw you. I was just ranting. When I get off on a rant, I don't see anything. I'm blocked. What do you mean? Leanna, you're not blocked. Or maybe you're not talking.
Makeup Monster, I see you too. Maybe you guys mean from each other.
Oh.
You guys are blocked from each other.
Yeah, I don't know. But I see everybody.
Yeah, we can see you guys. Yeah, we see you. We see you all.
Oh, okay, Leanna. I get it. Okay.
Gotcha. 505 people see you. I didn't know we had that many people in here as we're up here losing our shit. I love it. That's embarrassing, but whatever. Oh my gosh, Sweet already has a song up. Is this about us?
Get out.
No, it's not us. It's not us. It's not us. It's not us.
Sasquatch, I haven't seen you in it forever.
Sasquatch, my love. Sweet is working double time. She's putting up videos and recording us at the same time. That is impressive. That is a girl who works hard for her subs.
That is impressive. Oh my goodness. I'm telling you, when I say I was in a really good mood today, I was in a really good mood. I decided not only am I going to have one winner of the pizzeria place naming, but two. There's going to be two winners. I ordered another bracelet. And this was the funny thing about my pizza thing. I forgot that I blocked out the word pizza on my channel in the comment section. So
Oh, no.
I had to review every single comment.
It serves you right for bringing up the whole pizza thing after you made us bury it. That's what you get.
I know I buried it. There was a video about it made by Sesame, and I blocked the word pizza. So every time someone put a name for a pizza place, I had to review it.
That's awesome.
Swear.
I love that. Okay, wait. So Molly Golightly is still saying that she's blocked. Do you want to check that real quick?
I got blocked.
She's on her second. She's on a second account. I'm assuming that's her, not some troll. If it's some troll making us do this wild goose chase, then you suck forever for this.
Wait, but she's posting. I saw her post. I saw her post even before she put up the super chat. You're not blocked.
I thought I did too.
I did see her.
I did too. I promise.
She said Diane, like in capital letters. I saw that. You're not blocked. Type in here again under your regular account and say something to me, and I'll tell you what you said.
Oh, she said it was after that? How? None of us. I didn't see her get blocked. No. We would have seen it, right?
Yeah, no one blocked you.
Do you want to check your list real quick? It should be right at the top. It should be right at the top because she was recently blocked.
I didn't see anyone block you. But let me check. Give me a second.
All right, Marissa, we're gonna look real quick.
Yeah, and I don't know why my mods wouldn't have any reason to block you.
Yeah, is it possible that you were talking like too much? Sometimes YouTube times you out.
That's right. Sometimes YouTube, if you type too much. By the way, I just thought this was hysterical because you know how Trisha always says, "I have 1 million minutes watched." Hey, bitch, so do I. I just looked. I have 1 million.
Do you?
Yeah, 1 minute. Well,
Diane, congratulations, girl.
Yeah, so Trisha, big fucking deal. You don't hear me bragging about it. I'm just saying it now because you say it all the time. I thought it was funny. Yeah, it popped up like yesterday, and I said, "Wow, I've
Elday, I know. She said that was like some alt account that she uses. That's not her real account.
Okay. So let me look real quick. I'm in my block.
None of the mods have seen it. Yeah, I don't know why they would have done that, but I can't imagine. I don't know. If you don't see her up there, then just we'll have to look at it after the stream.
Yeah, I'm gonna look right now.
That's awesome. 1 million minutes viewed. That's beautiful. You hear that, Trisha?
That's right. I only said it because of Trisha. If Trisha hadn't started tonight, I would have never.
Yes, you see Molly. There you are.
Oh, Molly, you can see her?
Yeah. So she wasn't blocked, right?
Nope, I didn't see her blocked.
Okay. I know, right, Marla?
I can see you, Molly. You're not blocked.
Yeah, no, she's not blocked. I see her. She's right there.
It's okay. You're a little bit off the wall. You're a little bit off the wall. I'm a lot off the wall.
You're in the right place then. Off the wall is what we're serving today.
Right. And I hate when I, go live and I can't compose myself because she was making me so mad. She kept talking about it and talking about it. And I'm typing to her and I'm saying, please prove to me where I said anything about your rape. Please prove to me where I said anything about you, not being disabled. Prove it. If you're going to talk about me and talk shit on me, prove it. Thank you, Molly. That's okay.
Thank you, Molly.
It happens.
Thank you, darling. I know, and she can't put, but here's the thing. She did have her little recording of what she heard. And let's just be real for a second. So I know that when you said that, if she does have all these, ailments or whatever, I don't know verbatim what you said, but something along those lines. And you did use the word if. It was not in the sense of questioning the legitimacy of her claims. It was, that's how you talk. That's how you say something. You're not a doctor. You haven't diagnosed her with anything. So when you talk about somebody, you have to cover yourself. You say things like if, or, this is what my understanding, or I could be wrong, but, or, you say covering words. I know, I'm sure there's somebody else that could say this better than me, but that's what you do. That's how you talk. And again, I'm going to say she perceives it in such an evil, malicious way. And, I don't know if that's because she thinks in an evil, malicious way, because usually people that accuse you of lying all the time are liars. People who think that way are usually the ones that, do that kind of thing. Not always. I'm just saying sometimes. Maybe she tends to think that way. I don't know. But she, instead of asking you, she gets mad that you didn't ask her about her medical conditions. Well, why didn't she ask you what you meant by that statement? Like,
Exactly.
it works both ways, Uni. You give the respect that you get, right? Don't you want people to treat you with respect? Treat others with respect. It's
I mean,
important to do that, you
I,
want people to.
I mean,
I don't know. I don't get it.
I've heard
She
her
just
talk
comes
about,
guns blazing all the time. I don't get it. Like, why?
I've heard
She can't be happy living like this.
I've heard her talk about various ailments that she has and things that but I've never questioned it. You never saw me go in there and say, "Oh, I don't believe you. You're a liar." I don't do that. I don't
Of course
care.
not. No, of
And if
course
she's
not.
disabled and she's collecting disability, I don't question if that's true or not, or there are made up ailments or whatever. I don't do that to people. What someone did start off in her chat saying that, and I don't think that the person was attacking her. I think the person was just saying, if you are collecting disability, you can work. That's all.
Exactly. But she jumped on her for a long time. She jumped on her for,
Exactly.
like I said, like 10 minutes. Jumped on her for that, for making that
Because
one
there are
comment.
a lot of
And it
people,
derailed the whole stream. And I
right?
was going to type in there, but I didn't because I saw Trisha in there and I didn't feel like dealing with her. But I was going to say something in there because I was like, I really wanted to just stop her. Because, like when you see a train wreck happening, you just want to stop the person and just be like, listen, look at me in the eye. Tell me what it is you're trying to accomplish here. What is it? What are you trying to get accomplished here by this stream? Because you're making a mess. What is it that you want to see happen by the end of this stream? It sounded like what she wanted from you was an apology. And my suggestion to you, Uni, in the future, if you want an apology from somebody, go to them in private, A, and or B, don't blast them on your live stream and call them out as a liar and try to do that gotcha thing, because I think that's what she wants.
Yeah.
That's why I feel like that's why she calls people racist or transphobic or homophobic. She wants
Yep.
that gotcha moment. And that's why she records everything and screenshots everything. Like we're being stalked constantly. It's weird. It's weird, Uni.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah.
And
And
everything is, I got you. I got you. I saw you over here. I saw you say this. I got you. I got you. Like she wants that gotcha moment. It's weird, dude. It's weird.
it
Just
is
do your
weird.
channel and stop. You're being weird. I
And
don't know. It's weird.
Holly just said, all we said was that mourning a miscarriage on Mother's Day was odd, especially as a result of rape. Sorry, it's fucking weird. Now, I'm not a mother, so I couldn't speak on that. I think Kim did speak on it because she actually lost a child. Listen, I don't know what went down with that whole thing and Mother's Day and her and the crying and weeping all day. I don't know, but that's what the stream was about. I don't even remember the part of the disability being brought up. Did anyone question if she's truly disabled or that she's lying on that stream? I don't remember anyone saying that because it was Mother's Day. I really don't remember. It was a while ago.
Well, here's the thing. If people don't believe her, she has only herself to blame. She is the one who has lied to us, not the other way around. She's the one who has lied to us about a threatening letter, threatening her family. She's the one who's lied to us about various things that have gone on here and there. She is the one who has lied to us, not the other way around. So if people question the things that you say, think about why. Why? We're under no obligation to believe you. You're a proven liar. So the fact that people do believe you is grace, honey. That's called grace. We're under no obligation to believe you or anybody else. I don't particularly think it's not a conversation I would want to have discussing her, misfortunes in that area, because misfortunes is a bad word, but that's horrible. Losing a child, that's awful. Having a miscarriage. I've had a miscarriage myself. It's awful. I know you have as well. It's awful. I don't want people sitting around discussing my miscarriage. But that's not something that I bring to the platform. I don't talk about it. So why would you discuss it? Exactly.
That's the thing. She brought it up. And yeah, if you do bring up, I'm sorry, but if you bring up something like that, to such an extent and you focus it on Mother's Day, people are going to find it to be weird. That's all. That's what happens. People have the right to say, I think that's weird that you're spending your day crying on Mother's Day because women who are mothers, who have lost children, like Kim, was, thought it was weird.
Right.
She did.
Yes, this entire community. Tilly wants a link. Diane, can you send her one? I don't have a way to do
Yes.
that.
Yeah, I'll send it
Okay.
through email.
Amen, Wendy. This entire community has the right to question anything and everything she states publicly on her channel. For fuck's sake, what a goddamn dope. Yes. Sorry. The word dope makes me laugh. I love it. Yes, Tilly's getting a link. We're sending her a link right now. I mean, I'm sorry. You've lied to us. You've lied to us, Uni. So people are going to doubt what you say sometimes. They just are. And you know how you get rid of that? You tell the truth without question all the time. And then people won't doubt you. But you have to earn that back. You have to earn that. And I don't even know if you're going to get it back from some people. You might not. But you earn that. You're not just granted that. You lied.
Okay,
Sorry.
Link was sent, Tilly. Yeah, I mean, really.
She lied just the other day, trying to say that video that's another. Okay, so here's another place that you lied. I couldn't think of a second one, and I know that she's lied more than once, so I blanked on the rest of them. But here's another one. Brown Eyed Girl did a video of her. It was a parody. She put darker makeup on her face, and it was the most hysterical parody ever. She saw this parody. She commented on this parody, said it was hilarious. She loved it. She gave it 2 thumbs up. She thought it was great, right?
Right.
Fast forward several weeks, Nick, the racist, is on Sammy's panel sharing this video, talking about what a horrible racist Brown Eyed Girl is for doing this blackface, he called it, it wasn't blackface. Uni acts like it's the first time she's ever seen this video, and she crumbles in disbelief. She's so hurt and brokenhearted that anyone would do such a horrible thing so that she could garner all this sympathy and love from the chat, right? Bullshit. You're a liar, dude. You're a liar. You've seen this video. You thought it was hilarious. You loved it so much. And now because you're in a position to get sympathy from a chat room, you're lying and saying you never saw it before. You a lie, girl. You a lie.
Yeah, and what was she saying about nostrils?
Shit like that.
What about nostrils is racist? What was she trying to say again with the racist stuff?
She's saying that Brown Eyed Girl, this was blackface, and that she took actual dark marker and like colored in her nostrils to make them flare out and look bigger, maybe like an African American nose. I guess I don't know. I don't understand that. But the point is that she lied. She lied. She said that she had never seen this before. You're a liar. Yes, you had. Because you commented on it and you said it was great. So
why did she lie
this is why people don't believe you. This is why you have fake outrage all the time. You're a perpetual victim. We're tired of it, girl. We're tired of it. Just be normal. We'd love to love you. Just be normal.
Yeah, just
okay. I'm gonna mute.
Stop lying about
Hi, Tilly.
People. Hi, Tilly, darling.
Hi.
How are you?
Sorry, that was awesome.
How are you, darling?
I'm triggered all the time now.
I know.
Oh my gosh, I was watching that, and listen,
I gotta turn Tilly up. We can't hear her.
Wait, can you hear
As
me?
usual, Tilly, we can't hear you, girly.
Well, let me see. I'm going to try to turn you up a little bit in the control room, although I don't know how well that is going to work.
I've got my fan going, so I can.
I don't see the control room. It's gone.
Uh-oh.
All right, well, just keep going. Keep going, Tilly. Project, girl. Project.
I'm just kidding.
I didn't do a damn thing.
No, I didn't do anything.
Oh, Uni. She sabotaged this whole stream.
Let me move into a more I don't know what
that high was perfect. That high was awesome.
Oh my gosh, I can't take it. I'm gonna keep it short. I'm gonna try. Okay.
This is the triggered panel of the night. So come on in, girl. This is the airing of the grievances. Anybody else want a link?
Yeah, it's open panel. If anyone wants to come up, just let me know in the chat. Drop your email. I'll send it to you. Just let me know, because we're going to be talking about some other stuff too, about some cryptic things that have been put out from the true crime community that we want to just address, because I spoke to the person today. They gave me permission on their behalf to speak a little bit on that. So we're going to, for the people here from the true crime community are totally confused about who Uni is, I apologize, but we are going to get to some other things in a bit. Go ahead.
Well, we can speak about that too, but we're going to catch shit for it if we do, because, we can't speak on our own venues and we can't speak on other people's venues because we're blocked. And then they delete our comments 5 minutes after we put them under the video. So if we don't talk here, where did they expect us to talk? Huh? So
that's true.
Just one thing,
Who are you speaking of? Do you want to tell us who you're talking about or no?
Laura Keck.
Oh dear.
Laura
Sorry.
Keck can throw out any kind of shit she wants to throw out, say anything she wants to say, whether it's true or not. And we're all blocked in there. So she's got our names in her mouth, but we can't defend ourselves. And then we type a little comment underneath after it's all over and she's dragged us around.
I gotta go. Okay, thank you, California, for coming by. We were happy to see you again.
Hi, California. Love you, darling.
I wasn't even going to get off on this, but seriously. And then I swear to you, I put in a very eloquent comment last night at 4 a.m. And 5 minutes later, it was gone. So I'm just saying,
wow,
that's not free speech, Laura. No wonder your debates didn't work out too well. Just saying. Anyway, like if you don't offer anybody a rebuttal, that's not a debate. It's also not fair play.
That's
on
true.
The YouTubes.
Hi, Simple Eyes.
So I just want to say this. Uni. First of all, people can speak about you if they damn well want to. They can go anywhere they want and talk about you and your illnesses and whatever else they want. Because you know why? Listen up. You know why? Because it's a free world and we have free speech. And if you don't want to get triggered by it, don't listen to it, okay? We have the right to get pissed at you, just like you've got the right to be pissed at us. And I had your back, Uni, for a lot longer than I should have. And you blocked me in your little channel there. I'm not sub to you, but I did go over there today and you've got me blocked. So I had to get on a second account and come in there and say something. And then I left because I think that's not fair play either. So you want to talk about people who are continually, like mistreating you, mischaracterizing you, treating you badly. I'm sick of it, Uni. I'm just really sick of it. And I've given you, I've steered you a wide berth, girl, and you are on my nerves, and that's pretty bad. So, I don't care whether you speak like this or whatever. Your stuff is bullshit. Okay?
Speaking like this doesn't make it any less creepy.
That's right. In fact, it's more creepy, in my opinion.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, it's a little bit creepy. I mean, it's still aggressive. It's passive aggressive. We've seen that in a few people recently, and it's not cool. It's not any less cool than screaming, in my opinion, if what you're spewing is bullshit. So you don't have the right to tell people what they can and cannot speak on. Okay, even if they're completely misinformed and they're completely lying, you can't dictate what people speak about. But I want to also say you are totally twisting shit. You're like doing this commentary while you're recording these live streams. Those people weren't saying that stuff. You were.
That's
in
right.
Your little commentary. And so that's bullshit too. That's false news. That's fake. So what you're saying is, so Diane here is basically saying she can come after me and question my illnesses. She didn't say that. She didn't say that, Uni. She said, if she has these illnesses, then I wish her well, blah, 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 whatever Diane said. Then,
Right.
I hope she gets it. She didn't question whether you had them or not. It's a way of speaking. She said, so if she has these illnesses, she doesn't know you have those illnesses unless she's lying in bed with you and goes to
Right.
the
How could
doctor
I?
with you.
Right. She's not a doctor. How
So
would she know that? Exactly.
stop mincing words and pulling shit out of everything that is said so that you can be offended by it, Uni. Okay? All right? It's really fucking annoying. And it's also like not fair play. You're not the only one who is victimized. You have victimized plenty of people, okay? And you are not innocent, and you piecemeal things and twist them around to make them look like people are being mean to you. And they're not, Uni. There are a whole bunch of people still in there supporting you. And I think there are two reasons for that. They hate the people you hate. That's why they're in there. Or they just haven't gotten a gander of you yet. Because I was in there saying, well, I think she's been treated unfairly a couple of times, maybe, but no, not anymore, not anymore. And you need to let go of that act because it's an act, okay? And it's not the truth and it's not reality. And that's what I want to say about that. And so that's all I wanted to say about Uni. And then all of those people that are in there backing her, I feel they have a hatred for Diane or whoever else it is that Uni is dragging that day. And yeah, Uni, you drag people every time you go live. So how are you better than anyone else? Do you know their lives? Do you know what they deal with? Do you have any inside information where you're absolutely cocksure of everything you're saying? I challenge you and say, no, you don't. So you are a hypocrite, my friend, except you're not my friend. And you're condescending in your tone and in your manner. And it's not okay. Nobody likes it. Okay, it's not nice. It's rude. And you can't say, well, it's just the way I talk. It's just the way I am. So the racists can say that too, Uni, but that's not okay, right? So it's not okay for you to say, well, if I'm condescending, it's just because that's the way I am. So you have to accept me the way I am. And that's not true. We don't. And so now I'm going to hop off the box and I'm going to get out the chat. And when you bring up someone else I need to say something to, I'll be back.
Okay, keep that link, darling, because I'm going to be talking about something you might want to weigh in on.
Yeah, I think so. Okay, thank you.
Really busting out some truth up in here. Oh my goodness.
Right.
I'm just saying, the double standards are really beginning to bug the hell out of me. So,
I know. You know what?
You're right.
Uni, I expect an apology from you for your lies about me. I expect an apology.
There you go. And also, she calls things lies. She calls disagreements lies. That's really interesting. It's not a lie, Uni. It's not a lie if someone is saying, if she has these illnesses, then I think that, I hope she gets well, or whatever the context was. But it certainly wasn't to drag you or to question whether you really had those illnesses or not. Come on, Uni. We're not stupid.
Right.
Okay? Thank
and
you.
To put that out as a false narrative on purpose, because Diane's going to catch heat for that. That's fucked up.
It's on purpose.
That's not true. That's not okay to do that. That's fucked up.
Listen, people, I'm going to speak on this about Uni, and I'm going to speak on it about whoever else we're talking about, okay? This passive aggressive shit, this cryptic shit, this twisting shit, this stuff of like, I'm going to make this look like I'm the victim, it's got to stop, because you're not the victim. You're putting your shit out there, and then you expect people not to speculate or to talk about it or to be able to weigh in on it. And that's not how it works. That's not how it works. So if you don't want people to know about your illnesses or your illness, or you don't want it implied that it is a terminal illness, then don't put it out there. Don't imply that it is. And don't have us all knee-jerking up there, like having your back and like high-fiving a sister and say, look, I'm behind you. I get it. And speaking out, and then play us for a fool. I'm not going to fall
Okay,
for it.
who was on panel? Who's on panel?
Melanie.
Oh, how did she get the link?
I sent her a link.
Oh, okay. Because I know I only sent it to Silly, so I was like, how did she get in here? Okay.
Sorry, I sent that to her.
Okay, what are you implying?
I'm assuming you know her. Do you know her?
Yeah,
do you know this person?
I do know her, but yeah, I do know her, but I don't know, if she knows
Diane,
who.
what are you implying, that I gave the link out? Huh?
No, I did it. I did.
I'm just kidding.
Diane accused Tilly of giving out the link. We all heard it, folks. We all heard it. Rewind the stream. Listen for yourself.
I'm going to go live about it later.
Okay.
No,
I
love you guys. Talk to you later.
Bye,
Talk
Tilly.
to you
Love you,
later.
darling.
Bye.
Bye, darling. Hi, Melanie.
Hi, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So what did you want to say? Did you have something to weigh in on about Uni? Do you know who Uni is?
No, I don't know who Uni is. She's
Honey,
new
can
to
I ask
me.
you a question before you keep going?
Yeah.
How old are you? Are you over 18?
32.
You're lying.
I'm
You're
not
lying.
lying. I'm 32 years old.
You are 12 years old if you're a day. Don't be lying. I can tell.
I'm not lying. I'm
This
32.
girl's a lie. Put a 1 in the chat if you think this chick is no more than 13 years old.
All right. So,
I'm just kidding.
So Melanie, what did you have to say?
Oh, I was gonna talk about that lemonade woman.
Okay, but you know what? I'm going to be honest with you. I don't want to talk about her anymore because I did already, talk to her in her chat the night that she was, bringing up a lot of stuff already, and I gave her some suggestions to turn her channel around. So I don't know if I want to bring her up because this is, I don't know, just don't think that I want to.
I'm sorry, Melanie. I should have asked you. I'm totally sorry. That's totally my fault, not yours, because you're adorable. And I want you to come up on our panel at a different time.
Yeah, no, Melanie.
When we can talk about what you want to talk about. I feel terrible. That was totally my fault, Melanie. Don't be mad. You can be mad. You can be mad at me.
I'm not mad. I get it all the time with my age.
You're adorable. I can't get over how cute you are. You're adorable, which is totally condescending because you're a grown woman and not a child. I'm so sorry.
I get it all the time.
I bet you do. I
just want to try to move past that whole lemonade situation. I think I've said everything that I had to say on it. I gave her some advice on her channel, and look, if it's pretty much on her if she's going to continue talking about the drama mafia and all that kind of stuff. But I kind of took myself out of that, so I don't feel that it's right at this point to bring her up. I haven't seen her recently in the past couple of days anyway, talking about it. So I have another topic that I want to talk about, at some point, but I just don't think it's worth it at this point to bring her up.
Do you want to stay up here while we talk about the other topic?
If you guys want to keep me up, you guys can.
Sure. You want to stay with us for a little bit? I feel bad. Yeah. I don't want you to just hit the bricks. We don't want you here. I feel terrible. That's totally my fault. I should have asked ahead of time. I was totally thinking that it was about this topic that you wanted a link for, and I didn't ask. I'm sorry. My fault.
DM'd Diane earlier.
Okay.
But it's all good.
All right.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't get your DM. I wasn't on Twitter, so I apologize for that. But
everybody in the chat thinks you're adorable, by the way.
Yes, you are adorable.
Everybody in the chat's loving you. You're getting a big fan crowd in the chat.
Thank you, guys.
Lissa said, I'm 52. I can say she's adorable. Yes, you can. You can say that.
Yeah, she is. I just don't. That's just one topic that I don't want to really talk about right now.
Oh, but, I don't blame you.
Yeah, I mean, I was pissed. I intentionally set up something else to talk about tonight. And then, of course, this situation happened with Uni. And again, Uni, you owe me an apology, girl. You owe me an apology, and stop, putting out lies about me, things that I didn't say, changing twisting the narrative as to what really happened that night and what I said. Because, and we don't talk about you here, but we did tonight because you deserved it.
She got lots of attention from us tonight.
That's right.
You're welcome, Uni. You're welcome.
Got your attention. So did Trisha. Trisha got her attention too. If you want to, hook up with Trisha, I think you two would make wonderful friends. In fact, Trisha did tell Uni that she's going to DM her all the information. So we're going to have another whole narrative of how I impersonated her. I'll never forget that live stream. I'm so sorry. This person, this Diane Patchen, she told me everything. She sent me emails. Yeah, I made up the stories about the drug ring, about all the other shit. Of course, she had to put it on someone, so she put it on me. She's a wackadoo. She's nuts. You and Uni belong together. So you can, as Marissa says, scissor. And guess what, Uni? Oh, never mind. I won't even say that. Scissor. Just go.
I know.
Scissor.
Please. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to even say it. I'm not going to say it because we know how Trisha likes to change her sexuality from day to day, who she is, and blah blah blah. So that might be the perfect person for you to scissor with. Just keep my name out of your mouth, bitch, as well as Trisha. Both of you, keep it out.
I know, truthfully, Trish. How about I send her some duct tape and say, "Keep your name out of my mouth."
Yeah, well,
I love it.
Yeah,
brilliant.
Yeah, well, she has a wish list.
Although she'll make up some story about how you're stalking her and trying to hurt her. So be careful. Yeah. Be ready for that.
Okay.
Yes, Lissa, same forever.
I will never say it. Oh,
forever.
Aunt Mimi, she can call me homophobic all she wants. She can call me anything she wants, but it would be a lie. So she can say it if she wants to. She's a liar. Liar, pants on fire. I won't call her a hoe. That was for someone else. So, and by the way, that mug is still on sale on our Teespring site for Ladies Night. Liar, hoe on fire, as well as our lawn chair, t-shirt, mug, and beautiful little tank top. So, if anyone wants that,
thanks, Travis, for the donation.
Thank you, Travis.
You've now been hidden on this channel for attacking our mods. We warned you once. Goodbye. But thanks for the donation. We appreciate it.
What happened?
He donated some money and insulted one of our mods, so he had to go. Goodbye.
Oh no!
Oh, I know. It's a bummer. Sorry.
My rule in here is do not attack my mods. If you can't respect that, then you can't be here.
Yep. Sorry.
All right. So I'm going to move on to get away from Uni because she really pissed me off. So, okay. So here's the thing that I need to talk about. So there has been some people who have, felt as though some cryptic things were put out. And this is more geared towards the true crime community. So I had a phone call today with Ems, Coffee Convo.
Mm-hmm. She was on our panel last Thursday night, right?
Yeah, she was on our panel last Thursday with Makeup Mobster. So some things that had transpired, and I don't want to go into too much detail about what happened, but and I guess a lot of people do know because they watch her. But she emailed me today. She wanted to speak to me, so we spoke on the phone, and I offered her to come up tonight to take people's questions, because I did explain to her that I felt like people did think that some of the things that she was putting out was a little bit cryptic. And then also, the thing that she ended up in Laura's stream, and people were questioning, why would she go into Laura's stream? Why would she be, talking to Marissa? Well, here's the thing. She will probably come up and maybe Thursday night. She just couldn't do it tonight. And she said, people can ask me whatever they want. But she has the mindset as well, since some of the things that have happened to her recently, that it's not a big deal to her if she spoke with Marissa. It didn't, turn into let's go out for coffee or let's have dinner together. But Marissa is Molly Golightly, Heather. Yeah, yeah. Well, Leanna, that's one of the reasons people did think that it was weird about her going into Laura's chat. But she just wanted everybody to know that she's of the mindset right now, because she doesn't want to have, enemies, and she doesn't want to have arguments with people, that if she spoke with Marissa, for instance, and she did speak with Marissa, and they pretty much just had a conversation about some of the things that had been said. And she just wanted to clear them up with Marissa, and Marissa wanted to clear it up with her. Thank you, Janie. Oh my God, all of you are bullies. Oh my God, we're not bullies. Do you know what a bully is? Oh my God. All right, well, I don't know. You can take back your donation. It's okay. I don't want a donation going to St. Jude if you're going to call us bullies. I really don't. So take it back. Anyway, Ems just feels that she wants to be able to talk to people, to try to work things out with people, because in a sense, everybody does share subscribers to an extent, whether you actually see people going into chat, people do watch each other. So she's a very nice woman. She's had, a bad go of it to start out with. She hasn't been on that very long. Oh, Wendy, I did notice that you're not there. What happened? Wendy, what happened? Also, I don't see Melanie here anymore. Where are the panel people? I don't know.
Hello? Can you still hear me?
Oh, yeah, I can hear you. Wendy has to reset her router. Okay.
My picture disappeared off the screen.
Yeah, it did. And I don't know why that happened, but it happens sometimes. So anyway, the other thing that Ems and I talked about was the fact that people also were wondering about her illness because of some things that were dropped about wigs and things like that. I think Black Dahlia said something about a wig. It was, I don't know, it wasn't a very nice comment. But the thing was, Ems wanted to talk about this in her own time. She wanted to explain, and I'm not going to even divulge what it is that, she's going to talk about. But she decided that she wants to. I said to her, either talk about it or not talk about it. You don't have to explain to people your health issues or what you're going through unless you want to bring people on that journey with you. This is not something that is a first time thing. It's happened to her before. I think that that's going to be her decision. She'll do it on her channel. I did say to her, do not feel like you have to prove to people about your illness. I mean, you don't have to show documents unless you're asking people for money. You don't owe anyone anything. So we had a really nice conversation. She did talk to Marissa. She's, just wants peace. Basically, that's it. Her conversation, she said, with Marissa was very lovely offline. And I don't think that she feels as though she has any problems with Marissa anymore. I think that she feels uncomfortable about some situations that happened that went into her real life. I don't know who those people were that decided to go into her real life and cause her problems. I mean, let's face it, some of the people, and we can't say for certain who it was that made phone calls, that looked up her information. But what happened was it was dropped. Information was dropped in somebody's live stream. So it would happen in a particular live stream or two live streams. I don't know how anyone found out her name. I have no clue. But it was shitty. It was shitty. so I don't know if, and I did say to her that I don't believe that Marissa would do something like that. I just don't believe that Marissa would be making phone calls to people's jobs and all that. I believe that it comes from somewhere, obviously somewhere. I can't say for sure who did it. We can never know for sure who does shit like that. But I think that she also feels like she just really wants to get along with everyone. The fact that she went into Laura's live stream, she said it was probably, well, you know what, Leanna, I'm going to be honest with you. And I know how you feel about Marissa, but even M said after talking to Marissa, I don't, I just, I'm trying to imagine it. I just can't believe that she would tell someone else to do it. I don't know. I just, I just don't have a gut feeling that it was Marissa. It's just like a gut feeling, an intuition that she really had nothing to do with that. She doesn't really have anything against M's, so I just don't feel it. But that's me. You don't have to agree with me. I'm just saying that I don't think that she did it. After we spoke, hello, Wendy, she's back.
Hello, I'm back. Yes.
I believe M's doesn't feel that she did it either. After talking with her, she doesn't believe that Marissa had anything to do with it. She does have some feelings of where it came from and how it all started. But I'm going to let her, I'm going to let her explain that herself. But I do feel many of us feel the same way as Nick. I know that a lot of people do feel that Marissa is behind that. But I'm just saying, from me talking to her offline, from Emma's talking to her offline about the whole situation, that either one of us at this point believe that Molly had anything to do with those phone calls or the doxing. And that's it. You can ask her when she comes up on panel why she thinks it wasn't. Because she has spoken with other people that I don't want to bring up. I don't want to bring up their names because they're not involved in this directly. And I think it's better if Ems actually does it. I'm just saying that my intuition is that Marissa wouldn't do that. Has Marissa said some crappy things? Yeah, she said some crappy things. But because someone says some crappy things or acts a certain way, that doesn't necessarily mean that that person would go to the lengths of trying to find out where you live, doxing you, unless you have, I mean, she really had no gripe with her. She really had no gripe with her.
Can I ask a question? Sorry, guys. Yes, I fell off my lawn chair, Camilo. So Ems is the lady that we had on panel last Thursday, right? And forgive me, y'all, because I know that you guys know who all these people are, but I'm still learning who all the people are. At the time, I thought she was pretty convinced that Marissa was behind a lot of this stuff, right?
Yeah.
Was she? Okay. So now she's saying she's had a conversation with her since then, and she's actually changed her mind on that. Is that correct?
Yeah. And she said that she's fine with her now. They did talk.
Okay.
And
well, I mean, and we don't know what conversation they had or what evidence she gave her or not. I don't know. Maybe she told her something that convinced her that she is innocent of this. I don't know. Obviously, I don't know. But it sounds like I don't know. It sounds like she's not holding it against her. Do you think that, I don't know.
I think
sometimes people just want to squash the beef, whether they believe something or they don't. They just want to squash it because things get out of hand around here. So I wouldn't blame her, even if she didn't believe her. I wouldn't blame her for saying that. And I'm not trying to stir up shit. I'm just playing another side to this. I have known people to do that as well. Just go along to get along so that nothing worse happens.
But Leanna, do you really think that Molly had, and this is another thing about the cop calling, for look, the bottom line is on the cop calls, I hope, Leanna, that, when we talked in emails about the situation with getting the 911 call, and even if you had to, because in New York, it's not as easy as in another state to walk in and get the 911 tapes. You might have to get an attorney. I don't know if you have or not, but I did say to Marianne, because she lives in Texas, things are a little bit different there. So, and supposedly in her situation, there's actually a detective working on a case. In other words, a cybercrime. So I said to her, well, if he's working on a cybercrime, why can't he just get that 911 call and decipher it and give you the copy of the recording so that you can see if you can match it with anybody that you've heard their voice before? I personally, again, think that those calls came from another camp. Oh, there's Marianne. Hello, Starlight. Did you contact your detective to find out, or communications, to see if you can get that recording? Because the thing is, we don't even need the police to do it. There are ways to decipher that call, even if they use the voice changer, to see if it's actually someone that you know. Well, I don't know. You know what? Because Leanna, and I would love if you would reply to my email that I sent you. It's really important. I sent you some information. I didn't see. I did see the I didn't even know who the people were up there. I was like, who is this person, Natalie? I didn't know who that was, because at the time everything was pretty new to me. I didn't even know that Kim Lowry was up there. I can't get my call without. Yeah, right. So I know, because in New York they won't give it to you, but in the state of Texas, I believe that she can just go to communications and ask for it, or she can actually go to the detective who's working on the case and say, listen, if you give me a copy of that recording, and why don't you decipher it, give me the recording, and then I can match it up with people that I think it might be. I think the person who did it, eventually it's going to come out. Trust me, it's going to come out. And
it does always come out. It does.
It will come out. It definitely will come out. So, and it sucks that Leanna has to pay an attorney to do that. I wish that we could, take up money for her to hire an attorney, because this is something that's really important. This is really important. Somebody did something, called up and said that she was holding a gun, that her child was there, that she was arguing with her husband, making it sound like something was going to pop off, and she was afraid for her friend. That's really serious shit.
It's awful. That's terrible.
And who knows? It could be the same person who made both phone calls. It could be the same person who made, and you know what will happen? And here's the thing. If they do get caught and they do get outed by their voice and the police, they will roll over in a second and say, if they say, did someone tell you to make this phone call? Did someone give you this information? They're going to roll over in a second.
I thought that there would, okay. I thought that there were text messages that were revealed that showed that specific people were behind that. Have those been debunked? Are those not true?
You know what? I don't know. The text messages actually didn't. I don't know, because there was no names in there. I don't know who the names were of the people, because the names were obviously taken out. I don't know anything really about those texts, if they actually.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
DNAP, you're right. I think that's fair. That was with another call. Sorry, Kayla. See, you guys, I know I feel stupid even weighing in, because I don't follow this very closely. So I sound dumb. Yeah, DNAP, I totally understand what you're saying, and I agree with you. The problem is that, then what happens when somebody then has a conversation and wants this to die down, because to keep talking about it makes it worse.
Okay, Marianne.
It possibly puts their family in more danger. We kind of have to respect that as well. Yeah. I mean, it's terrible. And I know that people want to. Tilly, you sounded good, honey. I know that people want the truth, and they want, take up their pitchforks and form an army, and I don't blame them. I get that. But if Ems wants this to die down because her family's at risk, we kind of have to respect that, I would think, right? I mean, I don't know. What do you guys think? I kind of think that we do.
Well, yeah, she's in a very vulnerable spot right now because of the shit that happened, and she would rather it die down. And here's the other thing. Whoever was doing it to her, with the doxing, we know why people do that. It's intimidation tactics. It's to make you afraid and make you respond to it and react to it. And that's another thing that I pointed out to her, because she's kind of new to YouTube. She doesn't understand how down and dirty some people get. But now remember, there was a phone call made to Mandy's house, to the Bitch and Bell. And that person admitted to doing it on Vinny G's stream. She admitted it. I called for a welfare check because that baby was screaming for a half hour. So then Vinny played, and then she tried saying that the video was edited. No, if it's a live stream and you edit it, guess what happens? The chat goes away. So no, it wasn't edited. Vinny G looked at it and he said, it shouldn't have been done. But Laura keeps standing behind that, and the fact that she brought out that the cops were called 9 times on Mandy. I don't even know what that means. What does that have to do with the price of tea? I don't understand. But I have a feeling, I don't know, it's just my feeling. And I know that Laura's going to get all up in arms about this, but I kind of feel like wherever these cop calls are coming from, I feel like they're people over there. Just saying. Now, Laura might not know. I'm not accusing Laura of knowing, but she did know about the call to Mandy's house, about her baby supposedly crying for 30 minutes without any attention, which was bullshit. So we don't know. We really don't know. But I think that if we can get, some proof, real proof, not fake proof, but real proof, by Marianne going to her detective, if that comes out, if one phone call comes out and she's able to identify that voice by putting it next to other voices that have been up on live streams, on live panels, then you got the person who did it, and there you go. Mm-hmm. That right there, matching that voice, if those two voices match up, you don't even have to freaking know the name of the real name of that person. The cops can deal with that. They'll find out if there's an investigation going on. And in Marianne's case, there actually is an investigation going on, because their police there do cyber crimes. In New York, unfortunately, they don't give a shit. They don't.
Tilly's back.
Hi, Tilly. Don't.
All right, Tilly, speak on it, girl, because I don't know at all what I'm talking about. So I'm going to mute. You go right ahead.
All I can offer is my opinion, and some people are going to agree with this and some people aren't, and I don't mean any harm by it or whatever. It's just my opinion, and I think some people might even know what my opinion is already. But I think some people, like Figure Skating Coach was just saying in the chat, and by the way, I can't see the chat right now. She was saying, I'm so confused anymore. And I think everybody is confused, really confused, because I'll tell you why. And I'm just going to speak on the situation with Ems just because it's the most recent thing. Okay, if you put information out there, and especially if you're cryptic about it, once again, people are going to discuss it. They're going to speculate. There will be rumors. And maybe she just doesn't know that yet about YouTube.
Yeah.
But it is a reality that is going to happen. If you're going to have a channel on YouTube, you're going to have to expect that there will be, people will talk about, especially if you're like, I have this illness, but I don't want to speak about it. And MGL tried to out it, and now I have no choice but to speak about it, but then you don't really speak about it. I don't see how she can expect people to be any other way about it.
What is that?
I don't know.
That's my phone going off.
That's her phone going off.
Can you mute for a second? Or shut your phone
Sorry
off?
about that.
There she goes. Okay.
Anyway, I feel like at this point, like, and I think Ems is a really sweet lady, and I think a lot of people feel she's a sweet lady. They like her content, and they think she does a great job, and I agree. But when she was up on the panel last time, Diane, and I jumped up there and I was like, oh no, Molly Golightly is not going after someone with a terminal illness. And, you know, because it was alluded to, it was implied that maybe this was a serious illness. And when people talk about losing hair, people are going to make an assumption about that. Whether it's correct to do so and make an assumption about that, you know, that's
Wait a minute, Leanna, she kind of gave me permission to, you know, talk about this a little bit. She gave me permission. No, she never said she was terminal. That is true. She never said she was terminal.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that she did. I didn't say that she did. I think that's where the confusion is coming from. That's all. That's all I'm saying. And I will jump off if people don't feel okay about speaking about this without Ems, because if you want to wait until Thursday and just speak to her about it and let her answer the questions, that's fine. Because I'm just saying that it's confusing to a lot of us. And then when Ems puts out these statements about all of these people are speculating that I have a black eye and that my husband beats me and this and that and the other, and that I have to move out of my house and go to a hotel, because Ems, all that stuff is coming. Well, I don't know about the black eye stuff. I'd never heard that, but
yeah, I know that. I didn't hear that either.
But if you are putting this information out there, if you're not specific, or even if you are specific and absolutely like clear about it, there will be people who will take it and run with it and speculate all kinds of stuff that isn't true.
Exactly.
And so I think that that's something that maybe just because she's maybe new to YouTube, maybe she doesn't understand that. But then when she put out the thing about the texts that she got regarding Boyd that came from Marissa, and then she put out the statement about Marissa's video regarding Vegas and a mass shooting, or an implication of a mass shooting. Like, look at it that way. Marissa didn't say there's going to be a mass shooting, but she implied it, right? And so that's what Ems was really upset about. And I understand that, because I was too. But then Ems like put up a statement about it. So those of us who didn't even see the video are now like, what do you mean? She was implying a mass shooting? What do you mean? And it just causes more hysteria. And so, and then when you get up on panel and you're like, I've been victimized and I'm being doxxed and all of these things, like, we all have compassion for that. Nobody wants to be doxxed. It's horrible. But if you're going to continue to, I guess, speak on it or put public statements out there, even in anger or disgust that you're being treated this way or that you're being doxxed unfairly, I think it's best to just say nothing, maybe, or wait until you can speak or something. And I pointed out the fact that I felt like Leanna did that and has just not said anything. And so it doesn't give anyone a chance to run with some kind of crazy rumor or something, is all I'm trying to say.
Yeah, and that's, you're right. And that's what I talked to her about today. And I think that she does regret that's why she took down the video about Marissa. She did regret talking about things and not being clear on them, or because she is new. She didn't know what could happen. She didn't know that people would just run and spread rumors. She's not used to YouTube.
Well, wait a second. She was pretty sure, as Wendy said, and Wendy's like, doesn't know anything about this stuff. And even Wendy said she got the feeling from what Em said on your panel last time that Marissa was responsible. And
yeah, but she hadn't spoken to Marissa yet. She spoke to Marissa the next morning.
I know. So I know. I know that. And that may be all straightened out between she and Marissa at this point. But for the rest of us, it's confusing. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do. I understand what you're saying, because what happened was, we told this story and we got the crowd, all supporting her and backing her and emotionally invested in this.
And pretty upset at Marissa, which
very upset. Yeah, upset at Marissa.
It's not like I'm not still upset with Marissa about certain things. I don't change my mind based on just what people say, but if people get up and make bold statements like it was implied, was it not, Wendy? Am I crazy that Marissa was responsible for that doxing or for her problem?
That was what I thought. That's what I thought. That's what I thought I mean, obviously she didn't know. She couldn't have said anything for certain, but it sounded to me that that's where she was heading. That's what she thought. But and so maybe she either feels completely the opposite today after having spoken with Marissa. Maybe she feels different now, or maybe she just wants this to go away and doesn't realize, though, that there's a train that has been coming down the track now because of the story, and people are emotionally invested and we're ready to fight on your behalf. And now they're left hanging going, what the heck, girl? Like, we're all sitting here. We were ready to have an army on your behalf and go to war for you. And now you're just saying, never mind.
Exactly.
We're still pissed,
right.
Maybe pissed for our own reasons or pissed on your behalf or both, but we're still pissed. And so, we want an explanation because, we want an explanation, and some feel like they're owed one. Other people are saying, and I'm seeing them in the chat, other people are saying that they're not owed an explanation and they're fine to let it go. And beautiful. If you want to do that, then that's fine. But some people do feel a sense of, explain, please. Were you lying? Were you just wrong? Did you speak ahead of, did you speak before you knew better? Are you just new at this and therefore you don't realize that your words carry this kind of weight? Like, explain, help us understand so that we know what to do with these feelings that we're now having, because we're still filled with rage and a sense of wanting to kick somebody's ass on your behalf. And we can't do that now because you've just told us to stand down. And that's hard. Well, that's hard for subs.
It is hard for subs. And I just wish that the subs would be considered more, because we're not in on your conversation, your private conversations that you have with Marissa or with Leanna or with Diane or whomever. And so the last thing we heard was implied to us is Marissa was responsible for all this hell you're going through, or she's at least very strongly involved in what the reason you're going through this stuff. I mean, she put out the video about the text that she got when Marissa was in Europe and that kind of thing. And I'm just saying that it builds and people don't know what to think when the next day you're in their stream, like high-fiving them and everything's cool and everything, when you were deathly afraid.
Yes, Blue Girl. Safety. I do believe that, Blue Girl. I'm sorry, Chili.
It's okay. I know I'm going to, I'm sure that I'm going to get targeted for saying this, but I feel like a lot of people feel this way and they're just too afraid to say it.
No, and I think, no, I don't think you're going to get targeted. In fact, when I spoke with Ems today, she did see some of the things that you said, and she was concerned about it because she does feel that you're an honest person and that you're a nice person, and she didn't want you believing that. And I did explain to her the situation that it kind of put people in, because she did come up on my panel. And that's why I said to her, I will definitely offer you to come up on panel and talk about it. And she said that she would, she just couldn't do it tonight because she has her girls at home.
That's fine. I totally understand. Yeah. And whatever hell she's going through, I really do feel for her. I'm not implying that she's making it up or that she's sensationalizing it or anything like that. I'm just saying that it's confusing.
Oh, wait, Em's is here. I can actually talk, but everyone saw my doxing happen multiple times. My family has been beyond,
fucked with.
Okay, I haven't
lied about a single thing. I'm not buddies with anyone. Not worth it.
Okay, but like I said, Ems I know that you can't talk right now. No, she does want to speak for herself, but like I said, Leanna, she did give me,
She asked Diane to speak on her behalf. She
yeah,
asked her
she
to do
did.
this. That's why
She
she's
did.
speaking on this, Makeup Mobster.
Yeah, she did ask me, and I
Is
said I
that
wouldn't go
true,
in.
Ems? Can you like verify that in the chat so that people can see that you said to Diane it's okay if you address this tonight? Because
Yeah,
now
please.
people will be like, oh, you're talking about Ems without her being there, blah blah
Yeah,
blah.
please. I would appreciate
I
that
mean,
too, because I don't want Diane taking heat for something that you asked her to do.
this is what happens.
And
I
this is
don't,
twice now that we've dedicated our platform, and not that I have a problem with it. Like, I'm happy to offer, help offer the platform or help support people. I don't have an issue with that. Obviously it's Diane's platform, but I'm just saying, that's not the issue. But, this is twice now that we have done this. So, I don't want
just
people
don't
thinking
want
that
it
we've just
implied
taken
that
this story and run with it. That's not what this was. You
No,
asked.
and I didn't divulge too much. I just, I had a conversation with her for, at least an hour. I knew it was going to be talked about. Had everyone tell me, I knew I couldn't defend myself. So I told Diane she could speak for me since I couldn't. Yes, because she couldn't come live tonight. She said it's okay for me to speak on her behalf. She put it into the chat.
Perfect.
okay,
Thank
great.
you.
Well,
Thank you. Appreciate that.
well, then I don't want to drag this out any further than it is. I'll just let Ems, like talk about it later when it's comfortable and she's able to. And because I don't want this to look like a lynch mob after her or something, because it's totally not.
No,
And
it's not. It's
I
not.
just am saying that from my standpoint, like as a non-content creator, somebody who's not in the loop, somebody who's not, privy to this stuff, it's confusing. And that's all I wanted to say. Really,
I
that's
agree.
it. And
No,
I'm
I
not,
agree with you. I
I'm
agree
not
with you.
saying Ems is the only one who does this.
Yeah.
All content creators do it to a certain extent. And I'm just trying to be that voice, I guess, but I'm kind of sick of being that voice too, because then I get talked about like by Laura or something saying, and people in her chat saying I'm a big bully or something. And I don't consider this bullying. I consider it like voicing my
No, this is
opinion.
not bullying. This is voicing an opinion from, being a subscriber. And again, we talked about that. I talked with Ems about how important it is for the subscribers to, feel that they're getting the whole story,
Right.
everything that happens. So if something happened and then something changes in the interim, then you need to let your
Yeah,
subscribers
you don't
know.
even have to like make a big deal about it. Just say, hey, I've got things under control. I'd really appreciate it if everybody didn't just talk about it right now. Just wait till I can address, like maybe put out a public statement that way or something. And
Yeah, and she's going to do that. She, whether she does it Thursday night on my channel, on her channel, she will. I think that, because of the fact that, when you're new to YouTube and something like that happens to you so quickly, it puts fear into you. You get
yeah, I
scared.
understand.
You
Yeah.
know what I mean? You get scared because maybe you did run your mouth and maybe you feel like, oh no, I shouldn't have. And I think that's one of the things that Em said to me today is, if she had only known. Well,
Oh, well, I'm really sorry, Ems. I you're really new to YouTube. It's unbelievable how people will pick up any little thing and run with it, and rumors will get started, and people will start using you actually to go after the people they don't like. It's just crazy stuff, and it doesn't even have anything to do with you. It's got more to do with how they feel about the people that, I don't know, might have a different opinion or something. And so that's just how YouTube works, unfortunately. And so all I wanted to do was speak for subscribers or subs or whatever you want to call us, and supporters. I feel like anyone that I'm sub to, I also try to support. And that's all I wanted to say. And I don't want to single her out because this is not a unique problem to her or issue with her. It's with every content creator and how they deal with their subs and how much information they give them, and also how much they care about their about letting them in on things maybe, or like maybe not involving them or something like that. So that's all I'm saying.
oh,
thank
thank you so
you.
much, first and last. I love you so much. Thank you.
I love First and Last.
She is a wonderful person. She, you know, I've never spoken to her personally, but I know that someone has, and she's very caring. And she was checking on someone who wasn't feeling well, and I think she's a really good person. So thank you so much for that.
Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ems, I know, honey. I'm sorry, and I don't know if you're being, you know, sarcastic or not about, you know, putting out a public statement type of thing. I know it seems silly, and I love that Tilly's up here, kind of giving us the perspective that she is, because, you know, I think it's important for us to just acknowledge that there's different perspectives on this here. There really are. There's, you know, Diane as the one who offered her channel, me as part of that, the subs who were, you know, brought into it emotionally, perhaps on your behalf, wanting to fight on your behalf. And then, of course, there's your perspective, which, you know, absolutely could be everything from, you know, I don't care who did this anymore, to I do care, but I'm not going to fight this because I don't want anything worse to happen. And you absolutely have the right to do that. You have to protect your family first and foremost, more than you have to acknowledge us or acknowledge anybody in this stream. You know, you obviously have to protect your family. And if that means that the rest of us don't ever get an answer, then we will live. We're going to have to live with that, and we will be fine. And we will love you anyway. And no worries, no worries, because every one of us knows what it means up here to have to protect your family from this place sometimes. Sadly, we've all learned that lesson up here. So we know, and you have my support as far as wanting to protect your family. 100%, Ems. Yeah, I know. I don't want anything worse to happen to your family either. So you do what you got to do. And if that means that you keep your mouth shut and don't say another damn word about any of this, then don't. We will be fine. Trust me. We will be fine. You don't owe us a damn thing, because your family needs to be safe, period.
Okay. I'm going to go. Thank you.
Thank you, Tilly. I'm so glad you came up here, darling.
Thank you, darling.
You're awesome, Tilly. I love you, darling.
Tilly. Ems, look, I said to her today, I said, you know, you're very well liked. You have a really good channel. People watch you. People will listen to you. So, you know, I said to her, you can do whatever it is that you want to do, in any way that you feel that you might want to address things. If you feel like you want to address things, and that's including her illness. I said to her, you do not, you know, because she said, the first thing she said was, I have all the paperwork together. I'm going to prove to everyone. And I said, you don't have to prove to anyone anything about your illness.
Nope. You don't. And I will tell you, the less you show, the better.
Yes.
Please do not get yourself in a web where you are constantly having to prove every little thing that you say.
Thank you, Bellamia.
Thank you, Bellamy. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
do not, because it's a never-ending cycle that you'll never get out of. Because you're never going to be able to convince all the people all the time. You're just not. It's never going to happen. Trust us. We've been here too long. Yep. We know. You're not going to do it. So please do not share too much of your life, because the more you share, the more vulnerable your family becomes, and it's not worth it. It's just not. So please think twice before, you know, putting something together where you put out all this private information about yourself. Don't. It's not worth it.
Yeah.
It's people will go to your channel because they like you and they like your content. They don't need to come to your channel to be privy to all your personal private information.
Yeah. And I told her that today. I said, that's the worst thing that you can do is start putting out paperwork. You either decide that you want to talk about your illness, which you don't have to, even though you might have brought it up in the past, you still not, no one is entitled to know if you don't want them to know. But if you want to make it about a journey, if you want to bring your subscribers along for the ride, then that's your choice. But do not ever show personal information, ever. No one is, you don't owe that to anyone. Yeah, people do, you know, take shit and run with it. And it's not like you're having, you know, a GoFundMe for medical bills. That's not the situation. In that situation, then people might say, well, listen, if you really, need money for medical bills, then we would like to see some receipts. That's a different story. But if you're just telling your story, you don't owe anyone anything.
Tilly, I see what you're saying, Tilly. I just think that if for the sake of protecting her family, I don't know. No, that's not dramatic. Her family was doxxed. Like, that's not dramatic. I don't know. Maybe I'm missing it. Tilly. I don't know. I could be totally wrong. If you want to come back up here and explain to me, I would really appreciate it, because you know how much I love you, Tilly. So if I'm missing something, help me out, because I agree. I don't think that I'm sad for them too. But doesn't mean that they should be putting out their personal private information. I don't think anybody should be putting out any of their personal private information. Don't you think?
That's right. Okay, so I wasn't going to say this, but Em's is saying it now. She said her father was called. Her father was
is
called.
Dangerous. It is dangerous. When your private information is out there, your family members start being harassed, you could start losing jobs. That is dangerous. That is dangerous for your family. It might not be life and death, somebody going to die dangerous, but it's still dangerous for your family. They messed with their husband's job, etc. Yeah, that's bad. Doxing can lead to swatting. Yeah, she wasn't swatted this time, but who's to say that won't be the next thing?
Bonnie. Goodbye. Thank you, Annette. Don't come in here and say that Tilly's running this channel and that you're out. If you want to leave, just leave. Again, don't attack my mods. What don't you get about that?
Tilly, do you want to come up here and help me see what I'm missing? Because I don't. I don't know. I just don't want. Well, I don't want you to leave, Tilly. You know that I love you. I think you're adorable. And okay. Well, fair enough. I stand by what I said. I think it's dangerous. You start putting out more and more of your personal information, the worse it's going to get, not better. My opinion. I could be wrong. People might disagree with me. I don't think her feelings are invalid, but neither are mine. I mean, her feelings are just as valid as mine. It's just an opinion. It's my opinion and her opinion, and they just aren't the same. That doesn't mean we don't love each other. We do.
Well, that's a good thing about being an adult. You can disagree with each other and still love each other. But I'm just a little confused as what Tilly means, not putting out, showing proof that she's ill. I guess I missed that part. I just don't think that she should be putting out medical records, whether she takes that information or not. I don't think that it's necessary, because the people who love her, hi Cooper, I think the people who love Ems and goes to her channel, I don't think they're going to doubt one thing that she says. That's my point. I don't think that she needs to prove anything.
I agree.
Same here. I agree too.
Yeah, I mean, that's just my opinion. I mean, and again, she could decide that she's just going to let everything go and not even bring it up again. But that's her decision. If she wants to bring it up and she wants to talk about what she's going through and she wants to bring her subs on her journey, or at least give them updates on how she's doing, that's her prerogative to do that.
Tilly didn't ask for proof, did she?
No,
I don't think Tilly asked for any proof. I think that other people were asking her to show proof, or that she was considering showing a bunch of proof. I don't think Tilly was saying that.
No.
I don't recall Tilly asking for that.
I'm having people come at me for being in Laura's chat. Okay, yeah. So that was another little thing. She did go into Laura's chat, and of course people, went at her. But this is what we talked about. The fact that people are always being seen going into other people's chat. If you have a channel and you want to get along with everybody, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with wanting to get along with other people. So, because again, everybody shares subscribers to an extent. Mm-hmm. So there's nothing wrong with not having arguments with people who have other channels. It's just about everybody getting along, coexisting in a community. There's nothing wrong with it. So, no one should be attacked for going into someone else's chat. I'm sorry. We've been through that here in the drama community. I hate it.
Yeah.
I totally agree with that. With the drama, should like just let it go, and what happened before, just let it all go and start fresh. And I don't see why people cannot talk to other people that makes YouTube and do panels like you do, and don't have to do drama.
Well, because drama,
because that's no fun.
yeah, because that would be no fun.
That's no fun. There's no fun in that.
Yeah, people want the drama. People want everybody to be at each other's throat. That's what, people enjoy. If everybody got along, it would be difficult. No one would want to, they would think it was boring. But I'm not saying that everyone needs to be best friends. But what I'm saying is some people feel as though, why not just coexist with people, not go at them, and just do your channel.
Exactly. And like everybody should run their channel how they want and do what they want. But like, I don't know how to explain it.
Well, from being someone who's a subscriber, how do you feel about, I'm going to ask you, Melanie, as a subscriber, how do you feel when you see everybody fighting and you go from this channel to that channel and they're talking about this channel? How do you feel about that? I mean, is it something that, you're interested in watching, or do you get to the point where you say, same old shit, different day? I mean, truthfully.
Well, the way I see it is like when somebody talks about the other one on another panel, I'm like, oh my goodness, I can't believe they're talking about them when they're just talking to them as friends. And it's like, what just happened? And you get confused after a while with some of the YouTubers, like talking about who and who's who. And it's like, you have to catch up with everything.
Yeah. And then you don't know what to believe, right? Because one channel is giving out this information, and you're saying, oh, well, I didn't hear that information, but they're saying this is true. So you get put in a position.
Exactly. Then
and
it's like
yeah, go ahead.
Then you have to choose like what one's telling the truth, who's bashing who. Then they go back at each other, and it's like, I get it. You guys want the drama, and some people just don't want to let it go because they just want to build on that.
Right.
And there's like always drama in like everybody's community.
Right. And some drama should be addressed. Some things that are said, like what happened tonight, again, it wasn't my plan. But when I'm lied about and someone just blatantly lies, I feel like that's the only time I need to respond to something. Do we talk a little drama here and there? Absolutely, because, it's not really deep drama. We're not up here doxing people. We're not lying about people. So we will have a little drama. It's fun.
And I feel like you guys standing up for yourself and telling it how it is to those YouTubers, because I did that in one video. I called out a YouTuber for the way his channel changed and his mod called me a stalker in Facebook, and I sent him a letter and told him how it was.
And what happened?
What happened? Well, I told him I blocked him. He never responded back to me. I got so upset. I bought like tank tops because I'm into Pokemon. And I bought booster box Pokemon cards from them. Then they started getting mods. And there's like a lot of little kids that watch them. And their mods were calling them a bunch of trolls and kept deleting comment after comment. And all they were doing was saying hello to him. And then I had him on my Facebook, and one of his mods called me a stalker, and I called them out on this channel called Twitch that he live streamed, and they got on to me about it, so I wrote to them, but I didn't put their info out there. Except I said Darian's Pokemon channel that I made a video on. So
Yeah,
I can
get off of Facebook. It's really
Facebook.
privacy invasive. It's not a good place to be. If you're on YouTube, you shouldn't be friending anybody from YouTube onto your Facebook. It should be strictly, if you want to have a Facebook, keep it locked down, private. Have just your personal friends and family. A lot of people have completely gotten rid of Facebook. It's dangerous.
exactly. Mine's all like private. I just have my friends now and family, and that's it.
Good. Yeah. Don't ever mix your Facebook with your my Facebook. I got rid of mine. Mine's gone. But I would never suggest anybody mix their YouTube and their Facebook. Don't do it. Very scary.
Okay, so Ems is in a bad position. She's feeling, from my point of view, after talking to her, a lot of things happened really quickly. She spoke really quickly on a lot of things, or addressed things very quickly. I think that she regrets that she did that now. I think that she would prefer to just go on with her channel. Thank you, Rocket League Kid. Chili number one. Chili May number one.
I love Tilly May.
So I think that, what she decides to do, like I said, I did offer her to come up tonight. She couldn't. If she wants to come up Thursday, she said to me that she would be willing to answer anyone's questions. It's hard to do that in the chat. When you're doing it in the chat, it's very difficult. And I see her typing away, and I don't want her to feel like, she needs to answer questions in there. It's difficult. But if she does, my offer still stands. If she wants to come up on Thursday night and answer anyone's questions, she will. She agreed to that.
Yeah.
I want her to feel, comfortable here, as I do with anybody that I invite up on the panel. I want them to feel comfortable. I don't want them to feel like they're being questioned, like an interrogation.
Yeah.
I just don't want any rumors, so I figured I'd type in here. I know it's hard, though. It's hard to do it in the chat, Em, because everything doesn't come across as you would be able to do it if you're actually saying it. It's just hard. You have some very generous subscribers. You must be doing something right. Well, thank you. Now, the people that do come in here are very generous. And
we have some awesome people in here.
We have some awesome people in here. You're correct. So again, Ems, my offer still stands for Thursday night. If you feel that you even want to talk about it any further, if you want to, address any questions that people might have, who also might be some of your subscribers, you're free to do that.
Mallory.
What did she say?
Well, good, Mallory. Come on over. We have snacks. We have snacks over here.
Snacks and drinks.
Snacks and drinks. That's
yeah,
right.
I just don't do just only Pokemon. Obviously, I commented the one time you guys asked what we're doing over the weekend. I take care of the cemetery, so I have those videos on there as well.
You take care of a cemetery?
Yeah.
What do you do?
I volunteer because it has my great-grandparents in it.
Oh, I love that.
And the cemetery looked so horrible, and everybody told me it looked like that for years, and they're so proud that I was taking care of it.
So, were people leaving trash and stuff?
There's trash, then...
That is so disrespectful. That's terrible.
I know, it's crazy that people do that, but they do.
The one thing that shocked me the most, we went to go pick up a pile of sticks, and my stepmom said, bring gloves and take a shovel. Here, there's a bunch of dog poo bags underneath the sticks in the cemetery.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
I'm like, oh dear goodness, this is gross.
Everybody,
bless your heart for doing that. That's good. That's really awesome of you.
Ems alone. Look, Ems decided That's why I wish Ems could come up here tonight. Ems decided to speak to Molly. There's nothing wrong with that. That's what you do. If you have a situation where, things went down, you spoke about it, you went live about it, and you said, you know what? Let me go to the person, let me talk to them in private. That's it. I mean, I don't understand what the problem is. I feel like she did the right thing.
Cash says, Melanie, you have won my heart.
Yes, she's a cutie.
She is a cutie.
Thank you, guys.
You're welcome. I'm so glad that you came up here tonight. I'm glad that we got to get to know you a little bit.
Yeah, well, she's always in the chat. She's always in the chat.
Yes, I know. I've seen you before. So I think it's awesome that you got to. I know that we talked about a bunch of stuff that, maybe you didn't get to weigh in on, but it was cool to have you up here anyway.
I enjoyed it.
Good. Have you been on panels before?
This is my first time being on a panel.
Woohoo!
Wow.
Your first time. Congratulations. You did it.
Oh,
it was nervous.
No problem either. That's pretty good.
It's nerve-wracking. Yeah.
Melanie, type in the chat.
Oh, type in the chat. People want to sub to your channel.
Yeah, type in the chat.
All right.
And I asked her, I promise y'all, she's over 18. I swear. I told her that she was 12. She said that she's not.
I am 32 years old.
32, and we're supposed to believe her, but whatever.
I'm
going to have her send me a picture of her driver's license here in a minute. Just so you know.
I will send you.
Someone asked me in the chat, they're all, but Wendy, how did you check? I said, well, I asked her. So, I mean, she could totally be lying to me. I have no idea.
I will definitely show you my ID.
No, do not show people on the internet your ID. I could be a murderer. You don't know who I am. I'm a stranger, Missy.
Okay, hold on 1 second. I'm sorry.
Don't you show strangers on the internet your ID.
Why do people always have to talk to Molly Golightly? That's the problem. People, I don't know what you mean by people, but in this situation, Ems felt that it was better to try to clear things up and communicate with Marissa on a phone call. That's it. That was her decision to do that.
And
I know there is a lot of confusion. You're right, Em. There is, and that's why I think it's bad. I think it's bad, in my opinion, to try to answer questions in the chat and try to explain things in the chat. It just doesn't come across right. It's difficult.
Austin Southern Bell says Wendy could be an axe murderer. See? I don't even have people in the stream vouching for me. So don't send me your ID. Don't do it.
She's gonna come after me with her lawn chair, and Diane's gonna come after me with the pizza with the black peppers.
That's right. Right. I'm gonna pull that whole attempted murder scheme again.
I'll make sure I live stream it.
Yes.
Yes, when you can't breathe, make sure that you're talking, and yes, please do.
The shade of it all. I'm dead right now. That was beautiful. I love it. That's the funniest thing ever.
Oh my goodness.
I am going to come after you with my lawn chair. Don't you do it. Don't get on my bad side, people.
Maybe we should have a lawn chair battle.
We should. It's
like Star Wars.
Yeah. That was funny.
Guest is well informed, Blue Girl. She is. No, she's not going to dox herself. I'm telling her, do not send people on the internet copies of your driver's license. I don't care how much they beg and plead. Don't do it.
No, they won't get that. I'll make up a fake license.
There you go.
I'll go to Las Vegas and make up a fake license.
Okay, so Melanie, type in the stream, say hi or something so that people can sub to your channel.
All right. Oh, yeah, and I do hair salon videos. I get my hair done at the salon.
Uh-huh.
So I make my boyfriend record me at the salon.
Okay.
Oh, how adorable. I love that. I love everything about this. This is adorable. I'm totally going to sub to you also. Mrs. Nevins, I 100% agree with you. She says, I think subs feel inferior when creators come out with, I have all these secrets, but they're none of your business. I totally agree with you, and I hate that too. There she is, Melanie's Sweet Butterfly. That's her. So I'm going to go to her channel, and I'm going to sub you right now because you're adorable.
Thank you.
Everybody sub to her and send her some love.
I'm doing positivity videos this month.
I love it.
Great.
I love it. I can't wait.
And if you watch a cemetery video, there's one where I totally fell in the cemetery on my butt.
Good. I can't wait to see that. That's going to be my favorite video now. I love it. I can't wait.
Okay, people are subbing you.
I can't wait to see that one.
Thank you.
I love falling down on your butt videos. Those are the best. I love it.
Yeah, I random, I trip, I fall. Yeah, it gets on camera. And
That's
I mess
perfect.
up on my words, so.
It's all right. We can all laugh together, right? I mess up
Yeah.
on my words all the time. It's fine.
All right, figure skating coach. Okay, hold on. Can I ask a question? Why, when there is a problem going on, Molly Golightly is always involved somehow? Doesn't that tell us something? I don't.
Now, figure skating coach, how are you going to expect us to answer that question?
Yeah.
Are you trying to get us in trouble over here?
Yeah, I'm like, okay, wait a minute.
All can come to your own conclusions about your own suspicions. It's totally up to you how you guys want to interpret the world. She just went up like 20 subs. Oh, good. Sub her. She's adorable. We should be supporting positive content creators around here, right? That's what we want, right?
But you will see just only one time with a drama video on there. And that's Darian Pokemon.
Okay.
But I didn't holler. I was nice.
I didn't holler. Girl. I'm sure we'll be okay. Did you hear Diane at the beginning of the stream?
Yeah.
I think she'll be all right.
Yeah.
Sometimes I wish I had Diane around so she can curse people out that I don't like.
Oh, she would love that. She's available for hire. You should get in her DMs.
Right. That's right. I am available for hire.
Yeah. It's a very reasonable hourly rate. She'll cuss out anybody you like.
All right. More welcome. I'll pay you.
Type in the chat again. Somebody else wants to sub your stream. Can you type in there one more time, Melanie?
Oh, look at that. Sweet said I'm a bad influence. No, I'm not. No, it's not. No, figure skating coach. We don't mean that, literally that we're going to get in trouble. It just puts us in a bad position because here's the thing, all I'm going to say. I don't know for a fact that everyone that, gets involved with Molly, things happen. I can't say that because it hasn't happened to me. You know what I mean?
I mean, we don't know, just like you guys don't know. Like, we can't prove anything. Are there things that seem suspicious? Absolutely. I think I would be dumb if I said that I didn't see some of that. But I can't prove anything. So just be careful. Like, all I can tell you guys is to please be safe. Don't put your family's information out there. Don't put private information out there. Don't give people a chance to get to your real life. Protect it at all costs. Don't trust anybody here with your personal information. Don't.
I also have to say that I've been accused of that. That people say, "Oh, Diane's always in the middle of the drama. Diane's in, she's shady. She's in people's DMs."
Yeah, people have said that about me too.
Yeah, which is not true. I don't go in people's DMs. I very rarely talk in DMs. So that's what happens. People will get a target. And I've been a victim of that. So I can't say that I know that for a fact.
Yeah, don't give people your phone number. Don't give people your address. Don't give people your driver's license, Melanie. Don't do it.
I'll give them a fake one.
No, yeah, lie your ass off. Don't tell people your private stuff because it just makes you vulnerable. And All
right, so M said she never used her name. She never put her town, never put family on YouTube, et cetera, et cetera. They'll find anyone. So again, I did talk to Ems about that. I said, did you ever tell anyone your real name? Did you ever say anything? I mean, sometimes we, talk to people. We might give them information. We don't really know them that well. I don't know, but this is what she's saying. She did not give her information out to anyone. So what she's trying to say is people will find you.
They
It
find
could be
you.
somebody, they can find people. It is just
Yeah.
horrible.
Melanie, they're saying that you went up already almost 50 subs. Woohoo!
Oh, goodness.
Look at that, girl.
Yes, yes, Jules, that did happen with
Thank
Marissa.
you, everybody.
That did happen with Marissa, but that information had been put out numerous times. So, again, no one got bothered, no one got hurt. That's the thing that it also said. A lot of people get doxxed, nothing ever happens to them. That's just it. It's an intimidation tactic. No one, in certain cases, ever do go into your real life. In this situation, unfortunately for her, it did. Will it happen again? I don't know, and I can't tell her that it won't. But I think if she doesn't talk about it, or just it doesn't keep being brought up, or she doesn't let it affect her the way these people want it to affect her, that it'll go away. No, but I had a phone call. I'm going to change my number. Yeah, I would suggest that you do change your number.
Yes, they can use screenshots to reverse image. They can use your picture to Google search images and see and find your Facebook. And once they get onto your Facebook, they'll find your family. They'll find your job history. They'll find, everything. They'll find friends and people, and they'll do all kinds of stuff. It does suck, Monique. Exactly. Yes, I've been doxxed as well. It does suck. Absolutely. Nothing horrible has happened, thank God.
Really?
And I hope it never does. What, Diane?
Someone said, did she really get 76 more subs?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah, she's jumping up. She's climbing.
That's
Thank you guys for
crazy.
supporting her. Thank you guys for doing that.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, people do give out too much information on Facebook. But like I said, I had nightmares coming to social media. I can't, I explained it to Ems on the phone. It is what it is. Shit happens. But you get to a point where you're like, okay, so you know what? My information's out there. You can Google me. You can find pictures of me. Unfortunately, it's there. I didn't protect myself enough when I came to social media, and when it said put your name in, I put my name in. I had no idea coming to I always slide into Ash's DMs.
She does.
I know she's lying. I mean, you do have to be careful. That's why I do suggest to anyone who comes onto social media to never use your real name. Don't use a picture. Don't have your email address attached to who you really are. Make another one up. I mean, that's it.
Blue girl, she's right there. She's Melanie Sweet Butterfly. That's her. She's she's right above you. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 6 above
Hello,
you.
Redis.
Hey, Redis.
Well, thank you very much.
Oh, Redis. Wow, that's nice of you, sweetie. Thank you.
Oh, Diane, if you open up your pizza place and somebody doesn't like to use or eat your pizza, just remember the song that Sweet 66 put in there for you. Go
Yes.
F yourself.
That's right.
That's her slogan. You don't like our pizza? Go F yourself. Just Donna Marie, she is 1, 2, 3, 4 above your comment right there. She's right above Ash's comment.
I'll type in
Melanie
again.
Sweet Butterfly. That's her name, Melanie Sweet Butterfly. There she is. She just typed in the chat again right now. Anyway, Diane, I need to get off because I actually have some stuff I got to do tonight. So
we've been on for 2 hours. Listen, guys, I just want to remind everyone, you still have time to go on to the last ladies' night in the comment section to put a name that you think would be a great name for my pizza place, and I will review them because, again, I blocked that word. But we have two bracelets that are going to be prizes for the top 2 suggestions, and we will talk about that on ladies' night, Thursday night. Again, I want to thank everyone for coming tonight. I'm sorry that I went a little nuts in the beginning of the stream. and did a
Are
lot
you
of cooking.
kidding? That's our favorite stuff when you do that. And if you guys aren't subbed to Sweet 666, make sure you sub to her. She's also in the chat because I'm sure she'll be dropping something phenomenal.
Yes, I can't wait. I can hardly
Beginning
wait.
of the stream.
I can hardly wait.
I
And
can't
I
wait.
will. And by the way, I will share whatever video she comes up with on my community page. You can always find it there because she does really great work. So I'll share her video there when she comes out with it. I can hardly wait. And
she does have a real creepy video on her channel right now about liking spiders or some nightmare. I don't even know. I was terrified. I did watch the whole thing because I have a good friend like that, but I'm scared. I'm scared out of my mind.
I'm gonna have to show my boyfriend that video. He doesn't like spiders.
I had the creepy crawlies all day. Thank you for that. Sweet.
I know. I hate spiders too. I don't think this was sweet, Melissa. She's so sweet. Okay. So I also thank you everyone who donated tonight to St. Jude. I appreciate you more than you know. I appreciate everyone who comes to our chat on Tuesday night and Thursday night. I look forward to seeing you all on Thursday. And guess what? That lash liner. I know I keep talking about that damn lash liner. Guess what they came out with? Because people wrote in and said, listen, your black eyeliner is a little harsh. You know, it's a little harsh. We want something a little softer. So they came up with dark brown. So they also now have a dark brown eyeliner. But if you pay for that separately, it's $42 just for the eyeliner. So you're better off waiting until they actually put that into a kit, which then it would only cost $52 for both the liner and the eyelashes. So, but I
have to try those. I am. I can have to try
them. You have to. You have to. Everyone has to try them. Again, I don't have a code. I'm not getting anything out of them for this, but I just really love the product.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to try it. I will. Diane does get things done, right? She does.
Oh, I
Melanie,
try.
everyone in the chat is saying thank you. They said they're saying you were a breath of fresh air. They loved having you up here. And I'm so thankful that you came up too. It was so awesome to get to meet you tonight. I'm so happy.
Yeah,
thank you for having me.
And you better be over 18, girl. Don't make me. You better be over 18. You're scaring me to death.
I get it all the time. You should hear
her
when
talking
people
about
call
Pokemon
me.
cards is not helping your case. I'm sorry.
No, it's not.
It's not helping your case at all. Now, if you said, you were a defense attorney, then we could talk. All right, now fine. Now that's a little more believable. Pokemon cards is not helping, but that's all right.
But you can make good money off of them if you wanted to sell them.
All right, girl. Who am I to talk about anybody's hustle? Go right ahead. Do what you got to do.
No, I'm over. I'm over 30. I'm 32. I'm not in my teens.
All right.
I do mention that on my YouTube as well because people thought my boyfriend was my dad.
Oh, no.
Like, I was like, how old do you think I am? And he's like, a teen. I was like, hello, I'm 32. And that's my boyfriend.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
But
rumors all over YouTube.
It's great that people think you're like 12. Thinking about, 20 years. I mean, how great is that?
Exactly. That's what everybody tells me.
And look at everybody giving me shit in the chat about Pokemon. Listen, people. All I'm saying, I am not saying that you can't like Pokemon cards. What I'm saying is, if you're trying to make the case that you're not a teenager and your first story out the book is I like Pokemon cards, that's not helping. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't know anything about Pokemon. I really don't. I have to admit, I don't know anything about
it. That sounds like an old person. There you go, Diane. There you go. Thank you, Diane.
Yes.
Well, maybe I should make a history about the Pokemon cards when they came out.
Gotta catch them all. Yeah, I hate you people. I'm out of here. No respect to the chat at all. None.
I know.
Nice to Wendy. She's gonna get you with your lawn chair.
Look at this. Pikachu hates you now, Wendy. Look at this. Horrible people.
Well, at least they're not going after me. It's
okay. You're welcome. I'm happy to help.
It's okay.
All right, I'm out here. I love you guys.
All right. Good night, Wendy. Good night, Melanie. Again, thank you for coming up. Thank you to Chili for coming up. Always love having Chili up here. And everyone, again, thank you for coming. And I guess we'll see you Thursday night at 8 o'clock for Ladies Night. Everybody enjoy the rest of your evening. Love you.
Love you guys.
Bye.
Love you guys so
Love
much.
you guys.
Bye,
Thank you
honey.
for
Bye-bye.
having me.
Thank you for being
Bye.
up here, Melanie. Bye, babe.
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you, Melanie.
Bye, sweetie.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye.